But these voters are saying it's not on us. This is not our responsibility. It is not our fault. This is the fault of the two-party system in this country. It's the fault of the Democratic Party for not producing the candidates that we want and for not coming through and following through on the issues that we feel like they need to be following through on. So if we have to go through, as Khalid said, the person that you were talking about, this kind of short-term pain of another Trump presidency, that's what needs to happen as they see it to break the system, because they have slept through so many election cycles in which they see as choosing the lesser of two evils, and they're exhausted. And that is what I'm hearing most from voters here in Michigan. Is there a pathway forward for you with Biden?
Oh, absolutely not. You cannot keep killing people with our money and just keep thinking that, oh, we are stupid enough to elect you again, because we'll fall in line. We'll forget. Like, this is an insult to me as a voter.
For you, Biden has a pathway forward.
Biden has a pathway forward.
And what does that look like?
That is him calling for a permanent and immediate ceasefire. The straightforward, simple answer for the Biden administration is push for a ceasefire, stop aiding Israel in their war crimes, and I guarantee you there are enough people who would be willing to deal with it and vote for the man. It is, in so many words, insane to me to have the Democratic Party and the Biden administration sit here and essentially say, if Trump happens, it's your fault.
If you don't want a Trump presidency, then are you not worried about what he could do domestically to this country?
I am, it's like a vaccine. I'm willing to take short-term pain for a long-term gain. I'm willing to let go of Joe Biden and oppose Joe Biden, make him a one-term president, punish Joe Biden by making him a one-term president and pairing his loss with the genocide in Gaza.
Why does our democracy, why is having a Trump presidency more important than those people's lives?
Yeah.
Why is our democracy more important than thousands of men, women, and children being killed?
So it's interesting, Alex, because it's not like they're saying we're not going to vote for Joe Biden and instead we're going to be voting for Donald Trump. That is not at all what they're saying, right? Instead of saying we are in this position in more of a big picture sense because of the Democratic Party, right? They're like, you haven't given us the candidates that we want. You haven't delivered the way in which we want. You're not listening to us. And we are sick of the political system in this country because of all of that. So this for them is kind of a warning shot saying it's time to change. It's time for something to change in this country.
Yes, the third gentleman with whom you spoke talked about the short-term pain for the long-term gain and said that he'd be willing to vote out Joe Biden. He does fully realize what that means, right? If we've got Joe Biden and Donald Trump, he's willing to elect Donald Trump.
He fully realizes, and I challenged him on that. I talked to him about that. What that
this
means.
is actually journalism. I'm like in shock. This is actual journalism, which is this is what the voters said. This is the consequences.